everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do another top 5 drugstore product video, and today's video is going to be on my top 5 drugstore eyeshadow palettes. If you still want me to continue this series, sorry, my cat's scratching her scratch post in the background. I feel like she's doing it on purpose. Anyways, if you still want me to continue this top 5 series, just let me know what you would like to see in the future, like blush. I haven't done blush, foundation, or even for high-end products, my top 5 high-end foundations and high-end palettes and all that jazz. Anyways, just let me know in the comments and we'll just jump straight into this video. As always, these palettes are in no particular order, but the first one that I really need to talk about are these Morphe palettes. Now, Morphe palettes are like so good, like literally for the price. Like one palette's around £15 in the UK, but if you buy it from America, like for example, I got the 35O palette from America, so it came around to £40. Yeah, it came around to £40 including shipping and customs. So it did come to an expensive palette in the end, but that's just because I really wanted a 35O palette. If you do live in the UK and you want to grab a palette, they're £15 on Beauty Bay and Cult Beauty. It's just that the 35O one is really hard to get, and it always goes out of stock, and it's just in such high demand lately, and no websites in the UK have them in stock. But this is what the 35O palette, and as you can see, this is like my palette. Like I feel like so many people are after those warm kind of tones for eyeshadows, and this palette is just so amazing. It just has like all these amazing like warm tones that I just feel so good looking at it. It's just so pretty. Like I'm just obsessed, and when I got it I was really happy. And the quality of the shadows from these palettes are just simply amazing. They're just such good quality and very pigmented. Like for example, I'll just swatch this dark brown shade. Like you will see that it just swatched straight away, like they're so damn pigmented. Even like the shimmery shade, so pretty. Oh my god, that's just so pretty. Oh. So yeah, this is a 35O palette. It's one of my favorite palettes, and it's also affordable, especially if you live in the US. You can get your hands on it for the true price, but if you live in the UK, unfortunately it's a bit more pricey because of the shipping and customs, which kind of sucks. But yeah, but I do have another Morphe palette. I want to get some more, by the way, because I don't think these are enough. I just want all their palettes, to be honest. This is the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette. It is limited edition, but you can get all Morphe shadows individually, and you can maybe like make your own Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, because they have a magnet palette and you can just custom make your own eyeshadow palettes. I haven't seen many of the individual shadows being sold in the UK, but I know in America and Canada maybe you can get them individually, so you can make your own palette. But again, this palette is gorgeous. I just love it. This whole palette. I just don't know what, I just can't say enough about these. But again, another affordable palette. They're just so affordable in my opinion, and you get so many eyeshadows that are such great quality for like not expensive at all. So yeah, if you haven't tried them yet, definitely give them a go, because not only are they affordable, they're amazing quality, they last long on the eyes, and there's just so many shades to choose from, and that's the thing that I like about them. They have such amazing shades as well. So yeah, the next palette that I want to talk about is this I Heart Makeup palette, and it's called Makeup Geek. Now these are not Makeup Geek eyeshadows, obviously, but the eyeshadow palette itself is called Makeup Geek, and it's by I Heart Makeup. You can, oh sorry about the mirror, you can get this palette off Makeup Revolution or in Superdrugs. I don't remember the price of this, but I'll write in the info box, but it is another affordable palette with a lot of shades. I've used this so much and dropped it so many times, and some of them have broken off, but some of these shades are just so amazing as well. Like I feel like if you go to a lot of weddings and you wear very colourful outfits, I feel like this eyeshadow will be perfect for you, because you can create such amazing looks with this palette. Like this pink one and this orange one. Let's swatch them. So as you can see, they're very pigmented again. I just think it's very good for like people who go out and wear very colourful, like for example like Indian weddings. You wear really nice colourful Indian dresses and outfits, so this palette would just be perfect for that. But all these like coppery brownie shades are all my favorites, and like this green shade I'm wearing today. Well, I did my eye makeup using this palette today, so I used the dark brown and the green shade. So easy to blend, and they're very, very pigmented, and I just love it. And also the mirror that comes with it is just such a good quality mirror for a drugstore palette. Yeah, it's just so easy, like so big, you can see your whole face. And yeah, I just really like it. I feel like with any eyeshadows, you always need a good eyeshadow primer underneath so that they last long and they don't crease, especially. What my favourite product to use on the eyeshadow is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, because it literally prevents creasing so much. Like, my eyeshadow will not budge or crease throughout the day, and I have really deep creases on my lid, so my eyeshadow will crease very easily. But with the Urban Decay Naked one, Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, it does not crease at all. And I've literally just bought another one today because I've ran out for a while, and I'm literally suffering without it because it's just the best concealer ever. So yeah, this is another favourite of mine, and I actually did get this for free because I bought a bunch of stuff off Makeup Revolution on their website, and they gave this to me for free, so which was kind of cool, but again, it's still affordable. The next drugstore palette that I want to talk about is a Makeup Revolution one, so the actual Makeup Revolution brand, and it's the Redemption Palette Essential Mattes palette. I used this in a recent tutorial, but this eyeshadow palette is very affordable. I think it's around £3 if I'm not mistaken, but some of these eyeshadows are super pigmented, especially like the brownie shades. I really like to use the pale ones to set my concealer on my eyelid so that everything else blends nicely on the eyes. And this blue right here and this brown, they're just so pretty. I'm so crap at swatching. I don't know, I can't see, the camera's so far away, so I literally can't even see what I'm doing right now, but I hope you can see clearly. Like, the blue is like a really muted blue. I mean, it's kind of difficult for it to show up on my skin tone, but you can't go wrong with the brown. Like, this is the brown. Like, what the hell, it's so pigmented. I need a tissue now. The only thing that I would maybe say is the downside to this palette is the packaging. The packaging feels very flimsy and not strong at all. I don't know if it's because I've dropped it so many times, but I just feel like they should up their game a bit on packaging. I don't know, it just feels very flimsy, and all my Makeup Revolution products that I have break like easily. I'm kind of, okay, I have to be honest, I do kind of get roughed with things at some points, but like, it's only these palettes that break with me, so anyways. So yeah, the eyeshadows in this palette are really great, and you can get so many other ones. Like, they have such a huge range of palettes that you can choose from. This is the one that I really wanted to get, and I really love it if you just want an all matte look, and it's great for every day as well. And yeah, so if you haven't grabbed this, definitely try them out because they're super affordable and easy to use. The next palette that I want to talk about is this Sleek palette, which again broke on me, so I'm not going to include the mirror, but this is what the palette actually looks like. I've had this for so long, literally. But Sleek packaging do have nice, like, their packaging is really nice, to be honest, for drugstore. But this is what the palette looks like. This is called the I Divine eyeshadow palette in Oh So Special. Now, if you've been on my channel for a really long while now, you would know that I've been using this quite a lot, and I've included it in so many of my tutorials. But this palette is just so pretty, and the shadows are really pigmented as well. I believe this eyeshadow palette, well, all the eyeshadow palettes are around £8 or £8.99, or I don't know, £8 to £10, something like that. So it's at that drugstore price, and you get these little pretty like brownie shades and shimmery shade. I just love them. Like, I really like to use this pink one in my crease, and then use the brown one just underneath the pink, and then use the shimmery colour on my lid, and it's so pretty. I think I already have a makeup tutorial, but it's super old. I love this matte shade right here to set my concealer in, and I don't really use a black shade, to be honest, but the colours in here are just really pretty. I'll swatch some for you. So those are the shades right there. So that's the purpley shimmery one, and that's the brown one. The matte ones are not as pigmented as the shimmery ones, but the shimmery ones feel very buttery, like the Morphe palettes. Like the Morphe shimmery shadows feel so buttery and they just glide on your eye. And I just feel, and the Makeup Geek one, like the shimmery shadows in here feel so velvety and like soft, and I just love that in eyeshadows. But yeah, this is another favourite of mine. And then the last and final drugstore palette that I want to talk about is this MUA one. Okay, so this palette is called the Romantic Efflorescence palette. And what's kind of nice is that they have the individual shade names on the back, which I didn't know that, to be honest. This is what the eyeshadow looks like. I feel like there's more neutral tones in here, like greys and things like that. I love this grey right here, and this gold shimmery shade is just so pretty. Let me just swatch that one for you. I've got so many shadows on my hand right now, but that's just one swipe. That's so pretty. And this palette, I don't even know, I think it's £3 or even cheaper, I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I'll write everything in the info box. But it is very affordable, like the Makeup Revolution one, and you get 12 shades in here, which is not bad for the price. And I just grabbed this one because it was just more appealing to me. Like, I just love the shades in there, and I wanted something different because most of my eyeshadow palettes are very similar. And yeah, I just love this when I want a more neutral look, to be honest. And again, they're very good quality for the price you pay for it. Pigmentation is amazing. I would say if they do need more like of a good primer to make them last longer on the eye, which I think is the Urban Decay one, my favourite one. But whenever I use my Urban Decay one, I have no issues with shadows. And yeah, this is my last favourite drugstore palette. So that's the end of this video. I hope it wasn't too long, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to let me know what you would like to see next in this top 5 drugstore series, or if you would like to see a top 5 high-end product series, if that makes any sense. And yeah, these are my current favourites. Like, throughout time I'll probably try more drugstore palettes and they'll probably become my favourite ones in the future, I don't know, but these are my current ones that I've been loving. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy it, and yeah, subscribe for more videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Dude! My top 5 favourite today I'm going on my, well, yeah.